During the Jin dynasty, there was a man named Le Guang who loved making friends and often invited them over to his house to drink and chat. One day, Le Guang prepared a table of delicious food and invited guests over. The hall was filled with laughter and everyone was playing finger-guessing games and enjoying themselves. One of the guests was drinking heavily and noticed what appeared to be a small snake swimming in his cup. But out of consideration for Le Guang and the other guests, he drank the wine anyway. Later on, this guest left without giving any explanation as to why he suddenly stopped drinking and left. This left Le Guang feeling puzzled. Several days went by and Le Guang still hadn't seen this friend. He missed him and decided to pay him a visit. To his surprise, the friend had been sick for several days and was very ill. Le Guang asked him, "You seemed fine when we were drinking a few days ago. How did you suddenly become so sick?" At first, the friend hesitated to say anything, but after repeated inquiries from Le Guang, he finally told him the truth. "That day, you generously entertained me, and we were all having a good time. After a few drinks, I suddenly saw a snake in my cup, slowly wriggling around. I was very frightened and disgusted at the time. But because of your hospitality, I reluctantly drank the wine and left. When I got home, I felt very uncomfortable all over, and felt like there was a little snake in my stomach. That's how I got so sick." After hearing about his friend's condition, Le Guang thought it over and remembered that there was a bow hanging on his wall. He guessed that the snake his friend saw must have been the reflection of the bow in the cup. So, he invited the friend over again and raised his cup. Just as the friend was about to drink, the image of the bow on the wall appeared in the cup, like a small wriggling snake. The friend was stunned, and Le Guang pointed to the bow on the wall, saying, "It's all because of that bow causing mischief. The snake in your cup is just the shadow of that bow." Le Guang then took the bow down from the wall, and the small snake in the cup disappeared. The friend suddenly realized what had happened and happily exclaimed, "Oh, so that's what it was. The snake in my cup was actually the shadow of the bow on the wall." His doubts were lifted, and the burden on his heart was relieved. His illness was cured as a result. This fable has two main meanings. The first is that one should be open-minded and not suspicious without reason. One should dare to act and take responsibility, which is what a great man does. The second is not to be deceived by the appearance of things. No matter what problems one encounters in life, one should always ask why, and strive to investigate and understand the truth of the matter, in order to find the correct solution.